being nice isn't supposed to come at a significant cost to your mental health and well-being. The next thing that we do is thinking that we need to forgive and forget immediately. How often have you heard that? Just let it go. Don't hang on to it. Just forgive them. Forget it even happened. I'm going to be the nice person. I'm going to be the bigger person. I'm just going to forgive them. Now, there might be some situations where that is totally appropriate. So your friend forgets to meet you and kind of stands you up and leaves you there in the coffee shop or at the restaurant or on the corner of the street while you're waiting to go for a walk with them. And it might just be one of those things where, like, you know what? These things happen. I forgive them. I have definitely, forgotten things before myself. I have definitely messed up in these ways before. Or if I haven't yet, I probably will at some point. So we're all human. None of us are perfect. And you might just be willing to just forgive, forget, move on. It's fine. But I'm talking more about those bigger things, those bigger transgressions, those bigger hurts, those betrayals, those harms, where you're like, I don't feel ready to just forgive and forget. Because sometimes it can feel like if we're just forgiving something and forgetting it, that it's as if it never happened. And sometimes we need to acknowledge and honor the fact that it did happen. It did have an effect on us. It did have a consequence to us in maybe a medium kind of way, or maybe in a really big way. And we need to honor that. And we need to care for ourselves in that. And maybe we're not quite ready to forgive, and we're definitely not ready to forget. And being a nice person doesn't mean that you just let everything go and let it all slide. That's not going to be good for you. That's not going to be good for anyone. So letting yourself go through a process of forgiveness, especially when it comes to these bigger harms or abuses or mistreatments, it needs a process. You need probably some help to be able to acknowledge those feelings, process those feelings, understand that experience, and move through it so that you can forgive. But you don't have to forget. Unless you want to, and that would be something that's important for you, you don't have to. You're allowed to get to that point where you can forgive and also acknowledge that this did happen, and I am not going to continue to hold myself hostage to it or you hostage to it, but I am not going to forget it because it was real, and I want to honor that.